I pledge allegiance to the flag
de los Estados Unidos de América
y a la república que representa una nación
under God, indivisible,
con libertad
and justice for all.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight
till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Good evening and welcome to the class of 2020. I am also pleased to welcome your families and community members, as well as the school leaders and staff who have worked alongside you and supported you in reaching this day. Words can't describe how proud I am of each and every one of you. Your hard work and perseverance enabled you to overcome the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, the challenges of adapting to remote learning without warning, and the loss of many of the important activities that would ordinarily be the highlight of your senior year. All of our students, but our graduating class in particular, were asked to make many sacrifices in the name of personal and public safety, which we all regret, but for which we are all grateful. I want each of you to know that City Schools is here to support you in whatever way we can. I strongly encourage you to visit our Navigator Center, where you will find all the information you need as you plan your next education and career steps. Please be sure to visit our website at baltimorecityschools.org/Navigator Center. I salute you for your sacrifice. I am inspired by your courage, your talent, and resilience, and I look forward to your success. Through your accomplishments in the face of adversity, you have already demonstrated the strength and determination you will need to thrive throughout your lives. Congratulations to you and your families on behalf of everyone here at City Schools.
Hey, what's up, graduates of 2020? It's Raven Paris, and I just want to say congratulations. You not only completed through a pandemic, but you actually came back for the second round stronger than ever, and you actually conquered. We are also proud of you. Don't stop. Keep this mindset. Just continue to tackle whatever it is you have to. So in honor of that, I have to say, coming up next, we have the Dynamic Force Dance Team. Woo!
Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue.
This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
Now shake, now bounce, now pop, now drop, now twerk, now work. Now come on, y'all, let's do that, 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 do that. Now shake, now bounce, now pop, now drop, now twerk, now work. Now come on, y'all, let's do that, 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 do that. Shake, now bounce, now pop, now drop, now twerk, now work. Now come on, y'all, let's do that, do that, do that, do that,
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You know, I know this is not the graduation that you envisioned. I know that you imagined walking across the stage and getting that diploma, but let me tell you this is still your moment. This is a moment that you earned, that you worked toward, the moment that is yours. This is a moment where life begins. The life that you want begins. I love the idea of getting a fresh start. I love the idea of creating a life that we all want, especially after hardship, especially after setbacks. I remember graduating and feeling like, I don't know what's next. I was really scared, but also very excited. And I know that that feeling has to be 10 times more for you, especially graduating in the middle of a global pandemic. When we don't know what's next, it's actually the best part, because that means that we can create it. Everything is up for grabs. And if there's one thing that I know about this class of 2020 is that you are all resilient, you all write your own story, and you all have a vision for how you want that story told. I am now so excited to introduce our keynote speaker today. He is the author of Master Plan. His name is Chris Wilson. I first heard of Chris when he appeared on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and his journey is so truly, truly remarkable and inspiring. Chris currently spends his time between here in Baltimore and New York and works as a visual artist and social justice advocate. And through his work, he investigates societal injustices, human relationships, and public policies. And his artwork is collected and displayed internationally. He is also the founder of Chris Wilson Foundation, which supports social entrepreneurs and prison education, including reentry and financial literacy for returning citizens, as well as art-related programs. Chris Wilson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Wilson, and I am the author of the book, The Master Plan. I am also a social entrepreneur and visual artist, and I live here in Baltimore City. So today is a very special day for everyone because it marks the next chapter of your lives. And it actually took me a long time to graduate high school because I was getting into trouble and I was hard-headed. And I lived in a very difficult neighborhood that had a lot of drugs and gun violence, but I never forgot the conversations I had with my teachers and some of my family members about the importance of having an education. I mean, sometimes they would literally beat it into my head, the importance of going to school. And I was kind of stubborn too at the time. I would raise my hand in class sometimes and say, Miss Smith, with all due respect, but when in life will I ever need to use the quadratic equations, right? But I eventually graduated with my high school diploma. And one of the things that I learned, the important things that I learned from school, that experience, was that oftentimes in life you have to do things that you don't want to do in order to do things that you would like to do. And also, it's also good to prove to people that you can stick to something and accomplish it. And so I eventually went on to college and graduated, and I become a successful entrepreneur and visual artist, and I've literally traveled all around the world. And it's because I had a plan. And that's the important thing that I want you all to think about, is thinking about what your end game is, what your master plan will be, right? And remembering that no one can take away the knowledge that you accumulated over these past couple of years. And no one can stop you from pursuing your education, or maybe getting a college degree or taking a trade and graduating that and becoming successful. I want you all just to demand more from your life and dream big. Also surround yourself with positive people, and I want you to learn how to get back up when you fall down. Baltimore City is a beautiful city. And yes, we have our challenges, but our strength lies with our people. And so, again, I would like to congratulate everyone, the 2020 class of graduates, and I want you all to go forth and be dope.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You bet on yourself. You went back this time, and this time, you got it right. You returned back to something that you knew deep down inside is needed and necessary for you to be great. Not only are you the class that has persevered through a pandemic, racial injustices, racial uprisings, but you are the class that made it to the finish line while all these obstacles were taking place. These things and countless other challenges could have derailed your success. But guess what? You didn't allow it to. You hung in there and fought an amazing fight. This moment, your diploma, represents the sum of all the highs and lows that you prevailed. You deserve to be celebrated. I honor you. I celebrate you. I'm proud of you. I'm Brave Williams, and I just wanted to tell you, keep going. You are not done yet. The world needs what you have to offer.
This is Linda Chinya, Chair of the Board of School Commissioners, bringing you greetings from the entire board. When we have an eye exam, 2020 means normal visual acuity, the clarity and sharpness of vision. But this year, 2020, has been anything but normal, clear, or sharp. The COVID-19 global pandemic literally shut down our country and closed schools and ended your expectations for traditional senior activities like awards assemblies, trips, proms, and in-person graduation ceremonies. The public lynching of George Floyd resulted in an outcry through demonstrations here in the United States and around the world, demanding real action against the racism that plagues our country. In the midst of these events, however, I want to challenge you to keep your 2020 vision. Be clear about your goals and dreams and take action to fulfill them. Whether you're going to a job, the military, or to higher education, make plans for your experience and consciously work to live out your plan. Be focused as you move fully into adulthood. Remember your lessons from your pre-K through 12 experiences and use them to focus and sharpen your actions to make your community a better place wherever you may live. Your visual acuity will help ensure the changes that we all need as we move into what some people are calling the new normal. Gandhi once said, "Be the change that you want to see in this world." But I want to paraphrase his words to challenge you to be the change that we need and must have in this world. And I know you're up to this challenge because you are the proud graduates of the Baltimore City Public Schools. So congratulations and Godspeed to all of you, the class of 2020.
In recognition of the records and achievements of these students, and by the authority vested in me as Executive Director of College and Career Readiness, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take great pleasure in recommending the graduating class of 2020. It is now my honor to introduce Teresa Jones, Chief Achievement and Accountability Officer.
Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by the principal and by the authority vested in me as Chief Achievement and Accountability Officer, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2020 for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Johnette Richardson, Baltimore City School Board Commissioner.
And now, for the moment you all have been waiting for, in recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the Chief Achievement and Accountability Officer, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board, I take great pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2020 for the conferring of high school diplomas.
Kaylin Lemon, Deontay McCallum, Amani Wilson, Anisha Holden, Sherelle Chapman, Michael Farmer, Deshaun Green, Danye Hooks, Jada Johnson, Zaya Jones, Imani McQueen, Brian Peraza Esquivel, Maisha Perkins, Ada Peterson, Ashanti Phillip, Najee Queen, Delasia Scott, William Sewell, Deontay Ward, Shamir Washington, Adrian Williams, Tylea Brooks, Ian Carrington, Antonio Hunter, Evan Land, Layla Nutt, Lamonte Owens Holmes, Davia Rains, Shania Scarborough, Kenneth Smith, Deasia Somerville, Leanne Sidnor, Saquon Waddell, Nathan Winslow, Malaya Baldwin Bay, Angelo Barona Rice, Kayla Collins, Autumn Jordan, Wasi Omolola, Brianna Peck, Michael Priester, Jalen Red, Dejanay Stewart, Malaysia Thomas, Nakaya Warren, Mandy Watts, Justin Quick, Kiara Williams, Damon Bennett, Gregory Everett, Brian G, Nazir Harris, Jasmine Holloman, Andy Lynn, Tyrell Daniel, Eli Bailey Bulware, Brandon Piggott, Zaire Young, Antoine Burston, Thomas Tanzimore, Anaya Taylor, Franklin Penenguez Ramos, Nicole Johnson, Ian Kane, Nicole McCune, Taekwon Hughes, Quantez Taylor, Sean Curtis, Cache Douglas, Kalari Epps, Jamar Gray, Chandler Green, Antoine Jenkins, Tariq Khalid, Angel Kittrell, Bashan Maple, Krishna Miller, Felicia Ringgold, Ashia Story, Dion Williams Coles, Anaya Owens, Cameron Battle, Donnae Cross, Kia Matumba, Kaya Pettis, Destiny Tisdale, Kaya Whitaker, Nathaniel Brown, Jasmine Hackley, Micaiah Hunter, Amonte Jackson, Deasia Jackson, Nigel Johnson, Isaiah Matthews, Raquel McCain, Edgar Moran, Kyle Mullins, Jennifer Ocha Caldames, Paige Phillips, Damian Bucci, Devontae Rich, Amira Robinson, Walter Santos Sosa, Janaea Smith, Colin Thomas, Deambre Evans, Barry Jones, Kayvon Jupiter, Brianna Latham, Derek Lee, Jameer Moody, Kanaya Moore, Seanlier Steele, Asma Ahmad, Elias Barris, George Benton, Zayante Boyd, Brianna Brown, Javon Clark, Keontae Copeland, Anita Dixon, Shakira Edwards, DeMonte Grimes, Tatiana Jenkins, Kayvon Lomax, Deshae McCrae, Daria Myers, Janae Miller, Diana Morris, Jarrell Nicholson, Tamira Robinson, Rachel Sally, Tajanae Smith, Geneva Stroud, Kiara Trueheart, Tiana Wallace, Sierra Walston, Kyara Watkins, Jabria Whitaker, Heaven White, Tanasia Williams, Dejan Fulwood, Adriana Hawkins, Joseph Lawrence, Imani McCaskill, Elijah Rice, Damon Richardson, Jayshawn Shellington, Colby Allen, Katira Campbell, Stayshawn Clark, DeMonte Coney, Karan Cunningham, Jakira Diggs Jenkins, Jalen Edwards, Kayla Flowers, Chavez Goss, Mayana Govia, Shanae Holloway, Jaden Jordan, Kayla Lawson, Howard Marshall, Jalen McAllister, Alexander Mosley, Sean Richardson, Caleb Simthel Stewart, Kayla Thornton, Timothy Turnage, Edwin Whitehead, Braven Williams, Kyrie Wilson, Alexa Chandler, Andrea Rahim, Kaylee Alvarez, Keyshawn Atkinson, Tajamia Bennett, Hakeem Campbell, Kaylee Harrington, Shamara Childs, Malachi Church, Marquis Copeland, Sean Dargan, Lavon DeGrosse, Tyrone Elliott, Trayvon Harrison, Daniel Hernandez Cruz, Jalen Hill, Markia Hill, Brandon Jackson, Kiwan Jackson, Tayana Jackson, Chase Jennings, Amaris Johnson, Denasia Langston, Delvors Lindsay, Tion Little, Bria Medley, Charles Mobley, Erskine Moore, Lawrence Moore, Jocelyn Morales Rodriguez, Andre Palmer, Marvin Portillo Landa, Christian Ray, Diamond Reed, Taekwon Roper, Rodney Scales, Nation Simmons, De'Aaron Tates, Maja Thomas, Lavere Williams, Shamel Williams Bay, Jamal Winston, Montel Clowney, Manuel Contreras, Miriam Contreras, Wilson Contreras, Alexander Desmareau, Isaiah Dunaway, Kalia Langley, Shania Underdew, Enelson Villata Murillo, Harold Antino Murillo, Rico Lang, Kennedy Reynolds, Micah Stewart, Erica Myers, Antonio McNeil, Angie Rosales, Christian Villata Fuentes, Faustino Cano de Jesus, Terry Glenn, Isaiah Johnson, Kevin Jones, Darrell Lewis, Nija Lighton, David Lilly, Tajay Marine, Jonathan Medrano, Tyler Roach, William Stokes, Stephen Wilson, Nevaeh Baker, Ziona Daniels, Teron Davis, Christian Harris, Jabel Hinton, Jonathan Holmes, Kaya Hope, Angel Mullen, Micaiah Christ, Tyreek Simmons, Ederson Sosa, Olatumiwa Talafusi, Janaea Thomas, Dante Webster, Brianna Bradley, Janelle Brown, Nadbria Roberts, Tion Taylor, Kason Yo Collins, Raheem Cunningham, India Harvey, Deonja Herbert, Keon Johnson, Calvin Crespo, Destiny Robinson, Jarrell Speaks, Jamel Vaughn, Tamaya White, Tashira Draper, Nicole Fitz, Taj J. Jennings, Markel Jones, Tay Shonda Morris, Nasir Mohammed, Raywana Higgins, Fallon Powell, Maya Sims, Alexandria Swan, Anaya Wright, Kiwana Zant.
Welcome to the Baltimore City Public Schools summer graduation. Young people, even amidst a global health pandemic and all the troubles that we're seeing in our world right now, you persevered. You made it to this point where you're going to be graduating from high school. No matter what happened along the way, I want you to take a moment, take a step back and revel in it. Enjoy it. This is not the end for you. This is just the beginning of opportunities that will arise because you made it to this point. Never let anyone take that away from you. Never underestimate yourselves. We know that we believe you can be the greatest generation in the history of the world. That's totally up to you. We will always be here to support you. We will always be here to push you along the way, but know that your greatness can be determined by one person and one person only, you. Your greatness as a group can be determined by one group of people and one group of people only. Your group, yourselves, this graduating class. Congratulations again, and I look forward to you guys continue to be great for the city of Baltimore in the future.